Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zakk.
We're back with Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Zakk, last time we had Clone Wars episode, I think it's called Lightsaber Lost. Do you remember that one?
It's been so long.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Is that the one with old man with the sword cane?
Yep.
Alright. The one you just put up?
Someone left a comment talk about, like, I love sword canes, so maybe like this.
I saw that, yeah.
A lot of people are excited about this next arc, and let me tell you, when I watched it the first time, and when I watched it the second time, I didn't love it. I never cared about Mandalorians or clone troopers. I always cared more about Jedi and Sith in that fight. But the Mandalorian
Could be
has...
overdone, though.
No, yeah, I mean, I admit that. It's not perfect, but I just wasn't interested in that stuff. And I have said this before, when all the authors were collaborating on the old EU books, every time Karen Traviss, it was her turn in the rotation for the story, she would, like, make the Jedi suck and make the Mandalorians amazing. And, you know, and making, like,
That's
a you know, and then what's funny is I remember the next book, I think it was actually the great Matt Stover, who wrote Revenge of the Sith. I think he's one of the best Star Wars writers. He like did something like I can't remember. She made I think Luke Skywalker go hand to hand. I think it might have been Boba Fett or something. And then he made it so like Luke was like the most powerful fucking thing. He did like a Force storm with blue Force lightning or something like that, like just to show no. I thought that was funny. Good kitty. I think it's funny, you said you went up to fix my grandparents' their old house, and she just jumped in the truck and went up with you.
Yeah, she did. She just hung around.
And then a week later, he's like, Shane, I want to get a dog. And I want this dog to do this, and he described something. I was like, well, I think that's what Morticia just did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, and a lot of the stuff in the new Disney canon has really changed my mind and opened my mind to other stuff. But this is a decent arc, and it's definitely important for Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and Star Wars in general. So I'm looking forward to you seeing it, sir. So.
Okay. Think how busy he has to be all the fucking time.
I know, he doesn't get a break. So they're in these domes, right?
Mm-hmm. The Duchess awaits you, General Kenobi.
I think that's Matt Lanter's voice.
General Kenobi.
He's got a long fucking neck.
I welcome you as a servant of the people, but I am troubled by the false...
Why so long? It's weird.
Mandalore would never turn against the Republic. The Duchess Satine values peace more than her own life. All of our warriors were exiled to our moon, Concordia. They died out years ago.
Are you certain? I recently encountered a man who wore Mandalorian armor. Jango Fett.
Jango Fett was a common bounty hunter. How he acquired that armor is beyond me.
Well, Master Kenobi, my shining Jedi Knight, to the rescue once again.
After all these years, you're even more beautiful than ever.
Kind words from a man who accuses me of treachery.
No Mandalorian would engage in such violence. Not anymore. Where is this prisoner now?
He took his own life, rather than submit to questioning.
Every one of my people is as trustworthy as I am.
I know we sound
That's bullshit right there. As if the people matter when you're running a country.
Yep.
My investigation was ordered by the Jedi Council.
I stand corrected.
Long neck motherfucker, I don't like him.
It's like a...
I don't like him at all. That long neck means he's a fucking villain, Shane.
Please take the long necks
He's a villain.
from the land 4 times. Acted great.
He's not.
There is a group that calls itself Death Watch. I imagine these are the renegades you're looking for. They idolize violence and the warrior ways of the past. It has been an ongoing investigation. It's a small group of hooligans who choose to vandalize public places, nothing more. We shall soon have them in custody. We have tracked them down to our moon, Concordia.
I do not understand why the arrival of this Jedi doesn't upset you. You promised to support the Death Watch forces so we could overthrow the Duchess Satine and her weak, peace-loving government.
These are the crazy conservative bastards, you know?
I don't know, there's crazy liberal bastards too.
Oh, no, for
Like
sure.
Nazis.
Yeah.
Once the Senate orders peacekeeping troops to Mandalore, the people will be surrounded by a military presence. Most distasteful. They will rebel.
And rally to Death Watch. Our insurgency will grow stronger.
Yes, and Duchess Satine shall fall.
You recognize his voice?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hooligans couldn't have arranged an attack of this scale.
Then this must be the work of an off-worlder.
Are you sure of that?
Face the truth, lady.
The sign of the Death Watch.
It's like Voldemort's sign.
This goes far. I want to interview everyone here. Nobody leaves this scene. You there! I don't want to hurt you.
Kalhava Brokun Daushiran! Uses the force and catches him.
Dude, that's like... I mean, I guess you would die if you hit your head.
Yeah.
But it was like 4 stories.
Yeah.
It wasn't that high.
Se solo. Se cad.
Kikadi. Normiim. He was speaking in the dialect they use on Concordia. Our moon.
I should like to visit this moon of yours.
You'll need me to escort you.
That won't be necessary.
Actually, it will. You won't make much progress without me there.
I didn't kill him.
I know. That's why I'm still talking to you.
Duchess Satine, you are most welcome.
Thank you, Governor Wiesler. He has been working to find the members of the Death Watch.
Yeah, with the right now, no.
Forgive me, Duchess. I'm writing a condolence letter to the dead man's family and making arrangements for them to retrieve his body.
General Kenobi will join us shortly. He said he needed to meditate.
Just threw out the meditate, I guess.
Whatever the Jedi do.
Yeah.
They're weird.
When you hear that opening sound in Star Wars, you don't hear the closing behind it very often.
I am here on a diplomatic mission, under the protection of Duchess Satine.
We do not recognize her rule.
General Kenobi's meditation is taking a rather long time.
Duchess, please acknowledge.
May I offer you another drink?
Yes, certainly.
I'm in a bit of an awkward spot. I'm being held by the Death Watch.
Sorry, Duchess. We're out of ice.
Sorry to hear that.
Are you not feeling well, Duchess?
Perhaps some fresh air would do me good.
Shall I escort you outside?
Take a speeder. It's rough terrain.
Oh, I'll find my way. Never fear.
Never really see how those things work, normally.
Time for the Jedi to meet with his fatal accident.
With pleasure.
Remember the droid factory on Geonosis Attack of the Clones?
Well, it certainly took you long enough.
You know, I haven't saved you yet.
Yes, no need to remind me of that.
Be patient.
I happen to be a bit short on patience right now.
Evie crushed like now.
Turn the machine off!
I'm trying!
Satine!
That's way too close, dude. What were those moves earlier?
For a man sworn to peace, you take an unseemly pleasure in the injuries of others.
For a woman sworn to non-violence, you don't seem troubled that I could have been killed back there.
But you weren't.
This is not the way we came in.
Well,
We'll have to stand and fight. Or in your case, just stand.
You three, stop him.
Like a video game. Felt that sweep.
Failure.
Governor?
For generations, my ancestors fought proudly as warriors against the Jedi. Now, that woman tarnishes the very name Mandalorian. Defend her, if you will. This lightsaber was stolen from your Jedi temple by my ancestors during the fall of the Old Republic. Since then, many Jedi have died upon its blade. Prepare yourself to join them.
A cool sound effect.
Yeah.
Going a lot better without it.
Right? It's going to use a force. Start using your jetpack, man.
Yeah.
Warriors, finish him!
That guy, well, he looked at him for a second. The old pro bone.
We'll catch up with the Duchess soon enough.
Recognize that voice?
I thought you, of all people, would understand my position on this matter. I will never be a part of this war.
Pre-Vizsla.
Oh, Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau, yeah. Guys, this is Zack's reaction, my rewatch. This is our discussion. Corey Burton, he also does Cad Bane.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Corey Burton does Cad Bane, yeah. This is Jon Favreau's first official foray into Star Wars. He was doing some work at ILM for Jungle Book. And him and Jon Favreau stuck up a conversation, became friends. And when Jon Favreau was put in charge, Dave Filoni was already rising in the ranks. So they just fell right into it with each other. So pre-Vizsla, and you've seen obviously The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. Remember there's a Pra-Vizsla?
Yeah.
The big gunner guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he might play the voice of that too. Pretty sure. So he's like the Vizslas.
Like Favreau?
Favreau, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So he's like the Vizslas. The Vizsla bloodline, I guess. Yeah.
Same guy. Same voice.
I think so, yeah. So what'd you think, sir?
Oh, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sexual tension between Obi-Wan and...
Yeah.
Where the fuck her name is? Satine?
Yeah.
With her cleavage without cleavage.
Yeah. Right.
It's her walking
right when I saw the cleavage, I saw you going this.
What? You just wrote something down before me, too.
Well, I wrote something else down, but I was thinking it. And then when I saw your smile, I knew you were writing down the other thing I was thinking.
Well, I'm glad that I can always say what other people are thinking. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone else is afraid to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. They were trying to show her cleavage without showing her cleavage.
No, yeah.
So...
This is just some art. So do you remember the painting that you saw?
Yeah, I did.
So I guess from what I understand, there was a lot of work put into that mural. And it was supposed to emulate maybe a Van Gogh type of art style, but you never see it from like a good angle.
It doesn't look like Van Gogh to me.
It might not be Van Gogh.
Like
but
Picasso or something.
Maybe Picasso.
Like
maybe.
the weird eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you think that they would go for something a little less abstract than Picasso.
You would think, but I do know that Dave Filoni said this, that they put a lot of effort into making that cool and making its own thing, and it has a story, but I can't remember what it is.
Well, I do like the way that Mandalorian looks.
Yeah.
The Jedi look, and these other people look like fucking tweaked out, weird.
Well, they're also dying to that weak. They're weaker and
I
do
know.
that Mandalorian.
That one. That one's like it's
looks like a horse.
Tits are hanging out or something. On the
That's
left.
pretty fucking weird. Looks like a horse.
Look at it.
Looks like something out of BoJack.
Well, look at the fucking breasts. It
Oh,
looks like it has nipples hanging down.
I don't even know what that is.
Right here.
No, yeah, I see it, but like, what is that thing?
It's a human.
Where's his
Looks
head?
like they're dying.
Oh,
got
okay.
hands and
They're
shit.
looking up, and that's the nose.
Yeah.
Okay. Dave Filoni on StarWars.com, it does show all these things, and he was like, "Yeah, we never got a good full angle of it." So I think it's funny because they animate these things based in 3D, and then they shoot it like they had an artist come up with it, they put it in a show, but we never had a good angle for it. But I think it's pretty cool.
I like the look of the Mandalorian, all these other fucking goons at the bottom.
I think that the Mandalorian who came up with it made everyone else look like goons. So he looks like he's even using.
I know, but they look so goony.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's using the Force to block that blaster bolt.
Yeah. And there's like Darth Vader's glove. Of course, that's old canon now. The idea that his glove, there's something different about it. That's why I could.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I think this too. This is the art of certain Mandalorians. Don't have as long of a neck as that one guy you pointed out.
No, they don't look like giraffes.
Yeah.
Like Dude or Council or whatever he was.
But they all have like a certain type of look. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's like...
Django looks nothing like that.
No, he doesn't. Not at all, no.
Obviously.
But it's like that retro futuristic look. You know what I
it's
mean?
like a fucking
like the clothes.
Raised by wolves.
Yeah, exactly. Raised by wolves. There's a shot right here that I have. It's a high-tech and sterile environments of the Mandalore were inspired by THX 1138, which is George Lucas' very first film. He made it when he was a film student. It's like, I don't know, it's a short film.
Picasso.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Picasso.
Fucking Picasso. God, I've never really liked any of his shit. I get why. I don't get it. I don't get why. I'm trying to be nice, but why would anybody just love this shit with this guy that paints these weird fucking things that they're not that. I don't know. They're good. They're good in the sense that they're done well.
Yeah, but in terms of
the
like,
idea is like.
Well, the idea. I mean, he was also crazy, so I think maybe people are drawn to him. During his lifetime, he was poor because
people were drawn to the Joker. Like Van Gogh, like he was poor in his fucking lifetime. Herman Melville was poor in his fucking lifetime.
Yeah.
Tolkien wasn't, but he actually worked for a living. So
yeah.
That man earned his fucking money, and then he produced something that was great after he died. So he still earned his living. So I respect that man so much more because of that.
Well, I think.
And then Hitler was a failed painter.
So look what happens to
very
those guys.
resentful, and they become.
See, Picasso stuck with it, baby. He stuck with it.
You stick with it, but if you abandon it after you fail,
then you become
a fucking socialist dictator.
Yeah. But yeah, just that cube style. Even the trees had that look. You know what I mean? I don't got anything else to say about this. I'm glad you liked it, man. A lot of the stuff that you've seen in the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, you're going to kind of see a lot of those nouns like Death Watch and stuff like that. You're going to see it, and it's going to make more sense. So I'm glad, man. And that's it.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like what you saw here, and you like this show, and you like this show, and you
two shows at
coming
once.
back for the
two shows at once, baby.
If you like it, like and subscribe. And if you find us on Instagram, you're going to find us on Twitter. You're not going to find us anywhere else. There's nowhere else for us to be found. We don't make any money, and we're not great at it, but